Hey everybody, welcome to Ecstasy Chat. I'm Serge.
I'm Rob.
I'm Gen Z.
I'm Gen X.
And today we are doing another music reaction.
Yep.
So with that being said, let's pull up the wheel and Rob, you're going to spin this one.
Okay, so are you essentially implying our destiny is in my hands?
Yep, our destiny, our fate, our sanity
Our sanity
is
right,
in your hands.
right.
So choose a good one, will you?
All right. Well, remember, we get all these songs from you.
Yeah.
So let's see what it's been
And
recommended.
And if you have any songs you'd like us to check out, make sure you put them in the comments below. If they're not on the wheel already, we will add them to the wheel.
Oh, look at that.
We got a Sabaton song.
Yeah, okay.
So, ready to jump into some history, Rob?
I'm ready. Yeah, I really like Sabaton. It's a Swedish band, right?
Yeah, Swedish band.
Yeah, really.
And Last Stand. I like the name because Last Stand, like in terms of like war movies and stuff, is always like the most dramatic moment of the film,
Right.
where everyone's just taking their last stand. And I'm curious to read the description of their song to see which conflict this is about.
Yeah, I'm really curious too. So with that said, let's bring it up.
Let's bring it up.
All right.
All right, guys. So we pulled up the official music video for "The Last Stand" by Sabaton. And the nice thing is, it looks like they have captions for this one, so we'll be able to follow on with the lyrics and see what it's about. So before we jump in, we're gonna check the description and see what conflict or what piece of history this is referring to. The outnumbered Swiss Guard, protectors of the Vatican, stood against an invading horde during the sack of Rome in 1527. Wow, this one is a much older song. I mean, not much older, but I mean, like, it's a much more further back in history than most of the other ones we reacted to, which were like in World War One, World War Two, giving their lives so the Pope could make his escape. Wow, interesting. So it kind of reminds me of like what was it, the 300 Spartans story, where it's like they like held off against they stood.
The Persian invasion.
Yeah, they stood against like being vastly outnumbered. Yeah. So here it seems like in the same kind of similar situation where they were completely outnumbered and they stood their ground till the end, right? Where I'm guessing they all got killed, just so that they could buy enough time for the Pope to escape.
Yeah, that's what they were doing, buying time for him.
Which is pretty strong sacrifice. Because seeing as it says that, and it doesn't say that the Pope was killed, maybe I'm guessing they were successful in letting him. So pretty meaningful last stand to save the Pope, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was a state there would be like royalty, right? That would be like the highest at the very top, and for church it would be the Pope.
Absolutely, yeah. But at the time, church and state were usually
intertwined.
Not usually, absolutely, yeah, intertwined.
Yeah. I remember. I mean, it's very different now. Like today, in today's day and age, the Pope and like religion and like the state are like much more like separated. Like I believe that it was like mandated that the state has to be secular, right? And so they're more separated now, whereas back then it was much more intertwined.
Right. Yeah, you certainly see it in the Western. Well, yeah, it's like that now.
Yeah. So ready to jump in?
Sure.
Let's do it. Interesting that they're using some church bells to lead into the song.
Ooh, just jump right in.
Yeah. The Pope. Wow. I like this chorus.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part right there. It was 1527 gave their lives on the steps to heaven. The way he sung that, his voice, the way he sung it was like perfect. I loved that sound. It was very unique. I don't think I've heard that exact style. The way he sung it.
Play it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do you hear how his voice is like? I don't know if wavering is the right term.
I was thinking wavering.
It was on
Yeah.
the ways to seven. Yeah, it was. It's kind of hard. I obviously I can't mimic it. I don't have his fantastic singing voice, but I like that kind of like little mini bouncy feel to it, right? And that is very subtle. It's just that one part, and I really like it. It has an epic feel to it.
I like that sound. It just kicked in.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. You know what I like about this?
What?
So it could be considered, well, it is, a tragedy. The 189 Swiss guards were slaughtered,
Right.
gave their lives. And you think, oh my gosh, this is just, it's sad and it's horrible. But the sound of it is almost like a tribute to them. Their bravery, their courage.
Yeah, celebrating. It has like a cheerful feel to it.
Exactly.
Kind of
And it's celebrating
Yeah.
their courage, their
courage.
bravery, their dedication.
Yeah, and they lay down their
commitment.
lives for like their faith, for their Christianity, for
Yeah.
their belief in saving the Pope, right, and following the will of God.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I like the sound, how it goes into almost like a tribute.
Yeah.
A celebration to their, again,
Yeah, it's interesting because
courage
we
and
take this and we contrast
dedication.
it to the last song we heard from them, which was The Final Solution. They have
Oof.
two completely different feels. The Final Solution was very much heavier, a heavier feel to it.
Yeah.
Of course, with covering a very dark topic, which
Sure.
was, of course, involving the slaughter of Jews, and it tied to the history of the Holocaust when they covered it in Sabaton history. And then this one is much more cheery. So it's like a complete contrast in the feel, and so it also shows that they can pull off lots of different styles in their music.
And I'd imagine, I'm just thinking about this here, of the Swiss Guard, that's why they're there. And in their faith, their conviction, and what they believed in, they offered themselves, willingly. They fought to the death for something that they really, really believed in. Whereas in contrast, as you were just sharing yesterday, there was nothing about free will or choice with The Final Solution.
Right.
But again, bringing it forward here in the contrast of it being a celebratory song, these brave soldiers gave their life for their faith and their convictions.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And did you see in the concert? It looks like they took shots from a concert that they had.
Yeah.
Did you notice their microphones? I thought that was a pretty interesting design they had.
No.
They had for their microphones. They had like the improvised cross, where like they would have a soldier's rifle and like a helmet on top. Have you seen that before?
Right.
Their mic stands. Each one of them kind of has that in front of them. So I'm gonna share my screen again.
Oh, I see here.
Yeah. But if I pan out to here, you can see every single one of the singers.
Right.
Every single one of the, I should say, every single one of the
Right.
band members. They each have this improvised, like military cross look where they have like the rifle of the soldier and then the helmet.
The
It actually
helmet
also
there.
had the dog tags.
Oh, you see dog tags.
Yeah, we need
What a good eye.
we need to.
Okay.
It's not in this scene. I can't in this shot. I can't really see
But
it
you
as
saw
well.
them. Okay.
Yeah, they sometimes they did a little bit more of a close up
Mhm.
where they also showed the dog tags. Like if I go here, let's see.
Is that the chain right here?
I can't tell.
But
Let's-
that's a really cool observation that you point out here.
yeah, we're going on a scavenger hunt
Oh, right.
to find.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, I like military gear, so as soon as I can, as I spot something, my mind just kind of like hones in on it.
Mm-hmm. And as you're bringing it up, I just have to say again, really good sound.
Mhm.
I was really getting into the song and the sound and the beat. I've got to get these names down, but lead singer, I like his voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and by the way,
There
I
we
found
go.
it. You
There
can
you
see
go.
there's
Yeah.
the dog tags. So,
Is that a grenade or looks like a grenade?
yeah, it does look like a grenade. I can't tell because it's a little bit
But it's pretty
blurry.
round, not
but-
just yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
in general,
so you
we
have
can,
the clip.
yeah, but we can definitely tell rifle, helmet, dog tags,
Yeah.
and that's all part of the mic stand.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty cool.
It is.
But in general, I enjoyed the song. I'm excited to go into the history behind it. So we're gonna do a Sabaton history reaction next. And it's exciting because for me, a lot of the events I learned about personally regarding history were World War I, World War II focused.
Mm-hmm.
So this event I actually never heard of prior to this song. Have you heard of it?
So you took almost the words out of my mouth. I've recall reading about the sack of Rome, but I have forgotten it. So I'm gonna enjoy listening to Indy as he describes
Yep.
that whole event.
Right, Indian Idol from Sabaton history, and for me, I think it's the complete first time of hearing of this historic event. So for me, everything that there is to cover about the event will be brand new to me, and I'm excited to learn about it because I'm surprised that I didn't learn about something that was such a heroic sacrifice. Like I've heard about the 300 Spartans, I've heard their story, but I never heard about the Swiss Guard. So
I
curious to jump
haven't
in.
either. I really am wanting to hear this history. So
Yeah.
let's. You probably want to hear along with us. So let's dive in.
With that being said, we hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon to stay up to date for our future videos. And that being said, take care.
All right, you'll see you soon.
All right. See you guys.